If you're constantly getting stopped out of trades just to have them reverse and go all the way to target without you, here's a tip that you can use right now that'll change that. First things first, you got to identify where's the crowd. And the easiest way to do that is to look at it and say, where would you want to be getting in at? Well, a lot of people will be getting in through here and looking for their entries. Where is everyone's stops at? Everyone's stops are kind of sitting through here. I'm looking at all these wicks. Instead of getting in up here with everybody else, all you have to do is put your entry down where everyone else's stop is. Be the trap instead of getting trapped. And that's exactly what we did today. I went ahead and set up my entry down here, and I'll show timestamps here in just a second proving this trade. I went ahead and set up my entry here just because I knew a lot of bulls were committing here and I had a very strong bull lean. I figured if we came down to this trend line, it'd be a pretty good place to enter. So that's why I put my entry there. And as we fast forward, you can see this thing fell apart pretty quickly. It came right down to this trend line. We got in. We actually bought some options. This is on SPY. I tell my group, hey, this is what we're looking at doing. We want to be the trap. And then we went ahead and bought some calls here and got filled at 96 cents. This is the exact trade of us getting in. And so once we got filled on this and the bulls committed, now instead of having my stop here, I can just move my stop up to there. We should not take out the trapping low. If we do, there's a good chance we're just going to fall down. So I can lose very, very small. Goal number one accomplished. Then when this thing starts to run up, it was a fantastic mover. We made really good money on this. And I wanted to see if this could go all the way to my target of around 589, which was the high of the day. It made a lot of sense for me. But as you can see, the markets actually failed to get there. And I'm going to walk you through why I cut my profits sooner, what I was looking for that told me that, so that I could lock in profits before it reversed and I gave up all my gains. So as we're starting to S-curve here, I started to notice all these wicks. I don't want to see this. I want to see strong closures across the areas that the bears previously defended. So bears pushed us down. I want to see strong closures back up through. Once we started to get those weak closures, I actually told my group over here, not getting good S-curves so far, it's probably time to take some profits, manage our expectations. I thought for a fact we'd get up to that 589, but once we started to get this weakness up through here, I told my group, hey, let's go ahead and close out of this trade. This thing just falls off of a cliff, and this would have given up all of our gains. If you know what to look for, you'll be able to get in before the move happens, but more importantly, you'll be able to exit before it goes against you and you give up all of your gains. If you're constantly getting stopped out, understand price action. Start moving your entries where everyone else's stops are at. And then once you're in the trade, use price action to help you to manage it so that you can see when the strength is building or when weakness is starting to come in so you can cut it, lock in your wins before it goes against you.